Hey guys.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. You guys here for our open house?
You remember for the back to the for the put the office?
Yes.
Yeah. These guys is for the.
You built this? You put it all together? Yeah.
Yes. Bueno, question. Thank you for your time for us. What with us? Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for making time to do this. We know you're busy, and thank you for taking the time to do this.
Y que tengan un poco de tiempo para poder darnos esta entrevista.
And thanks for doing this interview.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you guys being here.
Y que deseábamos saber cuál fue el inicio de la compañía esta.
On this, like what started it on? Like I mean, like and
So after a few years of us having when we originally started down in Riedel at our Riedel shop, our original shop, we after a few years with this car show that had started, this Fortuna Auto Expo, we were having so many cars that we were restoring for it. And so we wanted to do something like kind of giving back for our customers and for our community for supporting us, and it was such a big deal being here in the community that we wanted to host and have oh you're welcome and host something for everybody. So what we wanted to do is figure it'd be great to have like a gathering and an open house for it, to where we could house everybody in our place, be able to show off, have people actually be able to mingle and enjoy the cars together.
¿Y cuándo empezó esto de la comida? O no, del expo. ¿Cuándo empezó el expo?
the expo. When did it start?
I believe it started in 1991 or 1993, either 91 or 93. So we started doing our open house in 2001, I believe it was, and we missed one with I think the year of COVID, but otherwise, you know, we've been doing it ever since 2001.
Okay. Cambiando un poco de tema, ¿a qué edad le gustaron trabajar en los carros?
Like you're changing the subject a little bit. Like at what age? You know, kind of like the beginnings of this. When you knew that you wanted to do something like this?
Oh yeah. So for me, when I was 15, I started doing the cars. So, and then I did that. I had other jobs in this, and then didn't start doing creations until I was 19. And then when I was 19 years old, I started the creations business, and first started out of my house here in Fortuna. Then we moved to Riedel and started in the Riedel shop originally in 2001.
2001.
Or sorry, 1991. We moved over to the other shop in 2001. But in 99, we started in Riedel.
So you're in business for like 23 years.
Yes.
No, 43 years.
Well, yeah, no, we had 24 years.
24 years?
Yeah, no.
Wow. 24 años en
Otra
business.
cosa, supimos de que un carro que hicieron ahí en Río Del, que lo vendieron para un cliente, supimos que lo recuperaron, no sé qué carro sería.
There was a car that you guys did in Rio Del for a customer, and then you guys got the car. They got the car. You got the car. You bought the car back.
Yes, that's actually this one right here. We built this. Yeah, you want to go? Yeah.
What's the story behind this car?
This car actually was originally found here in Fortuna. We had built it for a Canadian customer for one of his homes in Southern California. We delivered it in July 4th weekend in 2007. And because he's very busy and got stuff all over, he never drove it much, and he's got different houses all over the world. He ended up selling it to another gentleman in St. Louis, Missouri, and then it went up for sale at Barrett-Jackson. So we got the car. I had the opportunity to buy the car back in Scottsdale at the Barrett-Jackson Classic Car Auction. I knew it was our car that we had built. It's still like a time capsule from 2007. So we got the chance to buy it back, so I wanted it back.
So you went all the way to get it?
Yeah, we found, got it in Scottsdale, Arizona, but it had been
kind of crazy that way.
That's
He's kind of crazy a lot that way.
that was quite impressive because everybody like don't invest like as much time, as much effort on like working on not just working on cars, but like really appreciating the cars like themselves.
Don't ask him how old he was, but he was the North American Car Builder of the Year when he was 24 years old, which is probably one of the most prestigious awards these guys shoot for, and he nailed it.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we did a few different with going to events like the SEMA show in Las Vegas. That got us to where we could meet and got some of the cars in magazines, and then we got rated from there. So
oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what year is this?
I think that was 2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Ok, ahora, quisiéramos que nos mostrara el motor que tiene en la oficina, no sé, que nos dé que nos cuente qué historia tiene ese motor o qué es lo que hace.
There's like an engine in your office.
Yes.
Is there anything like that you can tell us about the
Oh yeah, the engine that's in the engine table, it's a Shelby 427 engine that was made into like the table that's in there, and that's from one of our customers, the customer that actually owns the Shelby Engine Company now. He got it from Carroll Shelby when he was passing away, and so we got one of those original engines, the original 427 Shelby engines that made it into a table.
Entonces nos puede acompañar a que nos muestre los carros que tiene parqueados adentro, que nos explique un poco de qué años son, de qué marca son.
Are you able to show us around a little bit in your shop? Like there are cars inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vamos entonces por allá y ahorita estamos ahí.
¿No?
Why didn't you stay sit down?
¿Qué historia tiene este carro? ¿Dónde fue
Like what's the story behind this car? This car right behind you.
This is a Bronco, 1969 Bronco that we built for a customer that lives partially here and partially over in Redding, California. This guy's actually original high school rig, and it used to be a blue color, and he wanted to do a full restoration on it and do a complete modification. This is one of the nicest Broncos in America, probably major investment from the underneath of it all the way up through to the body. We built everything and did like every single part of this Bronco over the last few years. It was done in the Riedel shop and finished up here in the Fortuna shop.
Entonces empezó en Río de aquí se terminó aquí en Fortuna. Ok, bueno, llegamos a otro carro.
Can we go to the next car real quick?
Carros casi
We have another Bronco.
están armados, mira. Si vemos aquí los diferentes colores, bien terminados, con sus respectivas calaveras y las llantas. Entonces se ha adaptado de acuerdo a lo que es la necesidad de hoy en día. Porque originalmente estos carros no eran, no estaban así. Se han adaptado, le han puesto muchas cosas.
Lo modificaron un poco.
No están modificados.
So these cars are modified a little bit.
This is modified quite a bit also. Not as much as the green one, but it's a full restoration from the frame up. A new engine, transmission, rear end. It's got all new interior. We did all the body and paint work down in Riedel. We've did new wiring, did like a AC and heater system in it. And it's just a really nice driver that's a really good classic representation. It has the Wimbledon white, the kind of creamy off-white color with original black. This Bronco is built to look more like original besides being lifted up, but it's very modified.
Okay. Estamos mirando, nos vamos al otro por ahí. Vemos aquí, es color bonito, está impecable, se ven esos colores.
So we have another one over here. The color's impeccable.
Yes, the color on this, we were going for like a root beer brown color, like a really candy root beer color, and with the cream top on it also with the off-white, it felt good to be like a root beer color, like a root beer float.
Yes.
You know, but
literally,
and it's
yeah.
got the same Shelby engine that's in my Bronco. This was built for a customer that's here in Humboldt County, and this was his original Bronco, and then we did a full restoration on it also from the ground up.
Vemos aquí otro carro, miren, nada más. Eso es lo que se hace aquí en este condado. Casi hasta donde sabemos casi no trabajan estas restauraciones. Solamente él lo trabaja. ¿O hay otra competencia?
Are you the only one who does this type of restorations on this?
We're one of the only people around here in Humboldt County that do this. There's very little people that do it and or to do it as much and as often as we do. We actually originally did this car in 2004. We built this car, and then the customer had an accident with it. And this car had been in many magazines, been on TV, been in probably 5 or 6 magazines, and it was really popular and a really nice, really radical build. Thousands of hours. That roof is actually out of a 2002 Cadillac Escalade. Every part of this body has been like handmade and built from the frame up, and then the car had an accident, and we ended up restoring the car.
I see. Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort. Yes.
Ahora este Rafito que tenemos acá, miren, ese ya es un poco más nuevo ya.
Yeah. This is more like a work in progress, a little more into the modern side.
Exactly. This is a 1992 Mustang GT 5.0. We kind of painted it back the original red with the black trim. We just did a nicer body and paint job. We went to a little bit more modern black wheels, and we're gonna have like a original style looking interior, but it's gonna be all black. And then we're doing an engine conversion to the newer Coyote engine in it. So the engine's all gonna get stripped, the motor and tranny and stuff, and then we're gonna do the big horsepower engine in it.
Yeah, because like a 5.0 is a pretty big engine.
Yeah. And this is the new one.
Ahora tenemos aquí, vamos a la troca, ¿eso es qué? ¿Cuántos? 70 y tantos, ¿no?
Well, is it like a 70s truck?
Yes, this is actually a 1970 Chevy K10. It's a four-wheel drive. So I actually found this one in Arizona. It was a really clean, non-rusted truck. We did an engine conversion and all new brakes and axles. We did the wood bed, which you can look at inside the bed, look at the wood in there. It's a beautiful. We did the original like houndstooth style white and black interior in it, kept it kind of a traditional looking, and then even the original like butterscotch gold yellowy color and with the white. So nothing crazy, but just a nice restoration.
Ahí está. Ahora pasamos a este carro. Estas marcas son europeas.
So we're moving on to the European side.
Yes.
Hasta al principio gente que no conoce estos carros piensa que es un Volkswagen en México.
A lot of people who don't know much about these cars, they think it's like a Beetle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Y ese es un Porsche el que tenemos aquí.
It's a Porsche.
yes, it's a Porsche. It's a 1956 356C European version of the car. I don't know how many were brought into America, but not very many of these, especially in the European model. And then this car's in the restoration process right now and going to be done in the near future. And this car is from the Sonoma County down by Napa.
Ahí entonces a lo mejor quiere decir algo.
Yep, this is Larry. This is the owner of this car right here.
Oh, you're the owner of this car?
Yes.
What attracted you to the car?
Gosh, I've had it for 40 years. I bought it from an 80-year-old lady in Ferndale, and I've always liked the 356, and when she wanted to finally sell it, I had to convince her to sell it to me. It was part of her family, basically. And anyway, she finally let it go, and it's my baby. I love
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like
It's just fun,
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's fun to work on. It's mechanically it's semi-simple a little bit, but it's fun. It's just fun, and I'm doing it right this time.
Yes.
Yeah, with Kevin's help.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, your car's in good hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's why it's here.
¿Darnos esta información?
Thank you very much for
No, absolutely.
for adding up to this. Yeah.
Tenemos más carros acá atrás, no sé si
We have more cars in the back. Do you still have time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go over real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You too, Larry. Thank you.